Are you fed up of the 9 to 5 grind? Worried about the cost of living crisis? Things are tough out there, and hopefully together we can find a way to help each other out. Hello, I'm Nathan, and welcome to my new channel, Always Hustling. It's a beautiful day, so I thought I'd take full advantage, come for a walk, and basically do a little bit of an introduction. You might have seen my first video already, but I thought I'd just do a bit of an introduction and basically to see how I got here, why I started the channel, and what led to this point really. So I briefly touched on, I've been thinking about doing this channel for quite a while, and I'm going to tell you a story on how it all started. And it goes back to when I was just a young boy, just a whippersnapper, and I was probably about 13, 14. I'm from Staffordshire, and there was an awesome model shop in Stoke, and it was called Big Boys Toys. And I went there once with my dad, and there was an amazing HPI petrol, well, nitro remote control car, and it was every lad's dream. You know, it was painted in all the fire colours, oranges, reds. It was incredible. As soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted it. But straight away, what did you do? Turn to my dad and say, "Dad, can I have this?" "No, son. No, you cannot." And that's what he said. He said no. I'll never forget it. The car was £250. So you think probably about 15 years ago, that was a hell of a lot of money, especially to a 12, 13-year-old. And there's no way my dad was going to buy that for me. And as I look back now, as I've got kids myself, I get it. But what he told me next really kind of defined how I would go through life. And at the time, you don't think like that. But I do now, looking back. And what he said to me was, and this is the truth, this is what really happened. He says, if you want it, you can have it, but you've got to pay for it yourself. And as a 12, 13-year-old, or 14, well, I was about that age. Oh, it seemed like a long way away. You know, I used to get a little bit of pocket money from my nan every week, but something had to change. I had to take this into my own hands and make sure I get that car. So I did. What I did, I went round washing cars with a dirty bucket of water. I'd go around with a little sponge. I'd wash people's cars for, I don't know, 2-3 quid. Got a paper round. So over time, over a few weeks, I actually managed to get the money together. And when I went back to that shop and bought that car with my own money, it was amazing. The feeling was just incredible. And I'm not going to lie, it was quite hard as well, handing over that cold, hard cash that I earned myself. And don't get me wrong, there's a little bit of pocket money in there as well. But basically, the most of it I earned myself. It took me, I don't know, 15 weeks. It took me a long time. So ever since then, it was drilled into me. If I want something, I've got to earn it. You know, I can't just get things for nothing. And that kind of stuck with me. So fast forward later on in life, up until about 18 months ago, I was self-employed for about 10 years. And I loved the hustle. I really did. Going out there, winning the work. I was a gardener, professional gardener. I was fully qualified. But even when I was gardening, I was still hustling. You know, if I could get my hands on anything, I'd try and sell it on, try and make a little bit of money. All different avenues. Even though I was a gardener, I was kind of buying and selling anything really on eBay, on Facebook, always kind of hustling. So over the past 18 months, I went employed. And the difference there was, because you've got that set level of income every month. Don't get me wrong, pros and cons. It's great to have that regular wage, but also, how can I put it? That hustle went, because I didn't have to go out there and find my own work. It left me. But then, as everything increased, prices gone up, the food shops gone up, You know, I've got my second child now, and I had to start hustling again. I had to start getting out there and doing anything really just to make some extra money. And that's what I did. I was just selling stuff in the garage. A big part of this is Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I've been in the Pokemon hobby since probably 2018. I used to collect when I was a kid, but then I came out of it for a long time and come back into it about 2018. And then 2020, it really kicked off. Kind of lockdown, had a lot of time on our hands, and went for it, started collecting. And then the hustle really came alive. I started selling on eBay. Granted, I was selling my own personal collection. I wasn't really buying cards to sell them. It just so happened that the cards that I was buying for my own personal stuff turned out to be worth quite a bit of money. So I started selling them. And then in 2020, 2021, I started this channel. Originally was a bit of a Pokemon channel, solely dedicated to Pokemon. And I thought I'd have a go. But it never really went anywhere. Kind of life went on when kind of everything opened up again and just kind of stopped doing it. And then over the past few months, I've been thinking about this for a long time, thinking I really want to start it again, but I was a bit nervous. It's a kind of old story really, that I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what I can give. And it's, again, the more people you watch on YouTube, they tell you to just have a go, get started, pick the phone up and start recording. So here I am. That's what I'm doing. So you might see my first initial videos very orientated around Pokemon. But to be honest, the idea is it's all about always hustling. It's beautiful, eh? Stunning. So the idea is just always hustling. The cost of living crisis, we've got to do what we've got to do to make some extra money. So I started this channel to basically guide us. We can try a few things together, bounce ideas off each other. Whoever's watching, I know there's a lot of people, you know, in the same boat. You know, kids working 9 till 5, stuck in the rat race. Got to do what we got to do, whether that's buying and selling on Facebook, selling stuff at the garages, going around car boots, charity shops, you name it, I've done it. And I love it. I really do love it. It's never left me, that hustle. So if this is your kind of thing, if you're interested to see what we can do, then subscribe and let's get on this journey together. So if you're still watching, thank you. And let's have some fun. Let's make some money. And don't forget, always hustle, guys. Always. So I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.